Where is episode 4 Crash Bandicoot? What's up, YouTube? The kid here with another Where Is episode. And this time we're going to talk about Crash Bandicoot. Where in the world did Bandicoot go? I have no idea. Crash Bandicoot was one of the greatest games ever created. I mean, this character was intended to be Sony PlayStation's mascot to compete with Mario and Sonic, and which it did. He did for a minute. I mean, he was up to par with them. I mean, he had 3D platforming. Now, Crash Bandicoot had a big fan base. I mean, a big one. Even I was part of that fan base. I used to play this game so much with my sister, and we couldn't get enough of it. We could not get enough of it. And he just disappeared. I mean, the last game, I think the last game was either a racing game or a adventure game, but I'm pretty sure it was a racing game. And then poof, he was gone. I mean, he just left. I mean, a lot of people compared this character to a lot of other characters, which wasn't fair, but I mean, the games were good to me. The games were all good. Had a good villain, Dr. Cortex, and everything. What Crash is a Bandicoot, I don't know what a Bandicoot is, so I just assume a Bandicoot is what Crash is. That's what a Bandicoot looks. A fox-looking type of character with uh, blue jean shorts and red shoes. That's all I can get. I mean, at first I thought he was some type of Tasmanian devil because he did that spin attack, but no, he's a Bandicoot, which I guess some people in Australia would know what that is. But I searched Wikipedia and it had no link to a Bandicoot. So I don't know. Well, there is a one. It's called a Eastern Bared Bandicoot, which looks a lot like a rabbit. I mean, a rabbit. How does how do they get Crash Bandicoot with this? I mean, is this a Bandicoot? It looks like a rabbit mixed with an anteater mixed with a squirrel. I mean, I don't know. That was their idea. I mean, Sonic the Hedgehog. I mean, I guess I can compare him to that. I mean, but Sonic at least has attributes and looks of a hedgehog. You know, the nose and the spikes, and rolling up into a ball and stuff. But this has no resemblance whatsoever. But anyway, where is Crash Bandicoot? We don't know. It's like Sony just gave up that whole thing, which I think they should give back. Even though I don't have a PS3, it was still good, and they were on the Nintendo Advance, the Game Boy Advance, which I guess had something to do with it, because that would mean Sony lost some rights to Crash Bandicoot if it was on a Nintendo, since it was originally intended to be the mascot for Sony. So I have no idea what happened there. So, you guys, we don't know where Crash Bandicoot is. All I know is he needs to return, and needs to return fast, because I mean, there's so many opportunities on the PS3 and the Wii for him to be on this, and it's like no developer wants to create a game for him. It's just not fair. I mean, I would be surprised if there are any people who even remember Crash Bandicoot, because Crash Bandicoot was awesome. If you don't think so, then you suck, because he was awesome. I mean, he's a cool looking character, even though he looks nothing like his real animal, and he was just he was just awesome. The platforming was awesome. His dying animations were awesome. He floating to heaven, become a ghost, and then an angel or something explode. Or he never talked. That's one thing he did have in common with Mario. He never talked. Well, Mario actually has talked before, but he never talked. Not one word. And it always sounded like he was being voiced by some squeaky voiced gay guy or something. I don't know. He always made that weird looking moaning sound. Whoa! When he gets hurt. Whoa! When he misses the jump and falls into the pit. Whoa! I mean, I hated that. I hated that with all my freaking guts. I mean, the games were hard too. They weren't exactly easy. There were times they were hard. And then, of course, you had to get that tiki plank thing. I guess that's like Plankton from Ed and Nettie, but a tribal version of him. Because in this game, one hit, you're dead. I mean, it's old school. One hit, you're dead. That's it. Game over. And apparently, with the Plankton Boudicate dude or whatever he says when he comes out, or his name is Aku, which is who like his father figure. I don't see how a piece of a fence is a father figure to a giant blue short jeans and red shoes Bandicoot father. I don't see how that's a father figure, but okay, let's go with it. But yeah, this is a game needs to return. It was an excellent addition to the platforming genre and also the action adventure genre. So, you know, Sony, make this character happen again. I demand a reboot or a new game in the series, but a reboot would be better. Maybe even a new design for him. Not too far from his design now, but a little better. But that's it for this episode of Where Is. Check out episode number 5 coming at you soon. And if you have any requests for any video game franchise or video game things that appeared in a very video game, please leave a request in the comments or on my channel so that I can do an episode on that, because I'm doing requests for this because there's a lot of video game characters that haven't returned or been seen in a while, or things in a video game that haven't returned or been seen in a while, that I don't know about. So if you guys have any requests, request it please, and I will do research on it, and then I'll do an episode on it. Thanks, guys.